Hola, and welcome to the Latina Leadership Podcast. I am your host, Anjelica Cazares. I have anybody else? Is anybody else having the 2026 we did not anticipate? Because I am. I surely am. There is a lot going on that's unexplicable, and there's a lot that's obviously not on the bingo cards, right? Is that what they say? I think that's what they say. Okay. There, where do I start? Oh my God. Should I tell you about my day, my week, how I shared a video about crying in unison with professionalism, but should I talk to you about why I was crying even yesterday? It has been, I mean, we didn't even like start the year. I think we just rolled over from 2025. So, right, I'm all I'm starting off on a terrible, terrible um note here. It's just I'm so uh empathetic. Is that the word? I'm empathizing with just the lay of the land. Check it out. Oh, it's like getting the ring light, but look how pretty this is. This is from one of the vendors that was at the conference. Um, so with that being said, I just want to acknowledge everybody who continues to support the Latina Leadership Podcast and also has asked us even about what the conference is going to look like and sound like for 2026. We have decided to, oh my goodness, we have decided to slow down um, our entire yearly schedule. So we're now looking at just one follow through in terms of events, but it's still going to be the same things that you get if you've ever attended our Latina Soul, if you ever attended our Latinas in Education, if you ever even have been invited to one of our dinners for Latina Equal Pay, this, or even that conference for the entrepreneurship conference, this is going to be one conjoined. I keep wanting to call it an event, but I'm being really honest. It's not an event. It's such a come together of experience, and it's a connection that we have every time we get together collectively, whether that be young or old, however, in whatever state you're in whatever mode you're in, it's just a coming together. This year, I can't tell you the place that we are going to have it because we are going to have it. If you have seen anything that has like come on here, save the date. Or better yet, if you want me to send you a save the date, send me your email address and I will send you a save the date. It's going to be November 14th. We are still negotiating the contract for the actual space. So until we signed on those dotted lines, until I give my until I give my signature, I really don't want to like put it out there just yet like that because I don't want it to backtrack on the space, but we are. It's going to be November 14th. It feels so good to say that because I was really going back and forth whether to do the Latina Soul actually takes place in late March, early April, or it takes place early March, late April, and then it takes the Latinas in Education. We've done it in the past around August or September, and there's no real reason why those aren't happening, but there's a huge reason why we're putting them all together because I think an extension of all three events. Not everybody can come to all three events. Um, and we don't expect everybody to come to all three events, but I think there should be a nuance as to what you're going to experience, what you're going to see, what's going to happen, what is the vibe, what is the mood when you get there. And I want everybody to kind of see that on their tracks. So this is the way it's going to play out. If you've been to the Latina conference, to the Latina Entrepreneurship Conference, you know that we've had three tracks. Usually it's personal, personal and business development, and then we have like a form over here around kind of like marketing, and then the other side we have finance. The tracks are still going to stand. This time, we're going to have entrepreneurship, education, and mental health and physical wellness. That's the way it's going to happen. Um, the space, once we sign on the dotted line, allows us to be able to do this. Although we had an amazing time at the GRB, it was beautiful, but it was so grand, and that's a good problem to have, having all that space. But because it was a lot of space, there was echo between like just the mics and being able to listen to what was being said on one stage and what was being said on, you know what I mean? And there was a lot of interference. And I think this time we won't have that interference. So the space that we're looking at allows us to do that. I am so excited for this. One thing that I do want to say though is if you give me your email and you want me to send you a save the date, what I'm going to do is as soon as the tickets launch, as soon as the tickets launch, I'm going to be giving you, should I do? Yeah, we're going to do 3 pairs of 2 tickets. So one for you and one for your friend, or one for you, one for your mom, one for you, one for your sister, one for you, one for your niece, whatever it may be. 3 pairs of tickets, 2 tickets, right? So it's 6 tickets in total. There's actually going to be a link, as y'all know, the way we love to do this is that you tell us what it is it that you want to have. You tell us what it is. Thank you. If you can put that thing back up so it shows. If you want us to um, yeah, sign up, right? Well, I think what I was saying was that you tell us what it is that you want to see there. We're going to be sending out a few emails from our past attendees um, through our last events or our last gatherings. I don't want to call them events anymore. This is a gathering. This is an amazing gathering that we're having of amazing women. It's what it is. It's not an event. It's a gathering. So if you've attended our last gatherings and we have your email already, usually we send you like a link, like, hey, how did you like it? What did you think about it? What do you want to see next year? This time it's going to be all 3. So what I want to do is I want to give it to you. I want to give it to you. I want you to tell me what is it that you want it to like actually, I don't know, be about maybe. So there's going to be an inquiry. If it's not on that link yet, you're going to get it in your email. So sign up, sign up, sign up. Get our newsletter. There's a lot of things that we're going to be offering on our newsletter. Like I think you're reading here, special offers, but also the newsletter is also, I was talking to a couple of people. I know there's a lot of hesitancy in terms of like the economic space of the world, which is why we do the education portion of it too, which is why we do the entrepreneurship, which is why we do the physical and mental health. Um, there's a lot of weight of the world like happening. I think in our newsletter, I was talking to a couple of people, going back to what I was saying, I was talking to a couple of people and I was telling them, I want to include in my newsletter possible positions that are out there that you're in, or that the people that I know are like in management positions and they have openings. I want to be able to add them to those newsletters. So if you're even interested in something like that, sign up to the newsletter because you might just find something that is going to serve you. I hope it does. That's always been the point. That's always been the possibilities of us always being able to give you what you need. So save the date. November 14th, I believe it's a Saturday. We expect you to be there between the same hours that we have. Usually we start at 9:30. This time we're going to start around 10 o'clock. We're going to lead it all the way, I believe, around 4 or 5. We don't know yet. But as everybody knows, whenever you come to any of our gatherings, there's always going to be some form of, that's right, breaking bread. Because I believe it's very important that we do. I believe you, whether you bought a ticket or not, say this. Last year we had a $25 ticket and we want to keep it accessible. I haven't decided yet if we're going to bump. We either going to uh, add more to it or keep it the same, but I promise you it's going to be accessible. That's for my promise for me to you, it's going to be accessible as much as possible, as much as I can possibly do. So with that being said, I do want though, as a return, I want you to give me your email so like that I can send you a form that simply asks you questions. How's life going for you? What are you doing? How are you taking care of yourself? Have you been to any gathering like this? What kind of things do you want to see in this kind of gathering? What kind of, if you are an entrepreneur, what do you want to know about entrepreneurship? Or maybe you're there for a mental health and wellness track and you're thinking to yourself, I'm looking for a better doctor. I want to know everything. Like we're at the point in this life where any information, any thought that you give me makes a huge amount of sense for me, makes a huge amount of impact for me because I only I only f and I truly do. When it comes to work, when it comes to, this space right here, the podcast, it's not like the Latina Leadership Podcast team. This belongs to the community, so you guide in the direction that it's gonna go in. You guide in what it is that's gonna be said or what it is that is impacting you, right? Because I can only give you leverage in terms of my life. That's only gonna take this so far. You. I'm leaning in on you to tell me, what is it? What is it that's keeping you up at night? What is it that you wake up thinking about every morning? I want to hear from you. So again, sign up, give me your email. There's going to be a sign up to the newsletter, but also sign up to for me to be offered these tickets. Um, and I might give me like 2 weeks so like that we can get a little bit of gathering of information before I even announce the winners of that little giveaway that I'm going to do. Um, but other than that, muchas gracias. This little podcast here is turning 5 this year. It's turning 5. We are excited. We're excited on this side of things. My Slack is all the joyfulness, all the amazing things that can possibly happen um, for us as we turn 5 years. Thank you for growing with us. Thank you for being here with us. And here's to 5 more years, right? Right. All right. Well, again, if you don't see this across your social, send me a direct message so like that I can pass on the information. However that looks like. Again, however that looks like. This platform is yours. It's yours to guide. It's yours to see what it is that the possibilities into what it can extend. There's going to be a time where I'm no longer here for it, and so the mission's going to stay the same. And I hope you take that. Hope you take advantage of it. All right. Bueno. With that being said, join us. Okay. Bye.